Hi everyone, Chris here, and I love tea. This tea's gone cold. It's still good. Anyway, it is that time of night when I need to prepare my perpetual tea machine. So let's go do that. All right, there she is. Just the GoSun with the marine mount, so it mounts on the rail, and the water container. So let's fill this up. And then in she goes. Now you may have noticed it's a little late in the evening to get some solar heat for tea, but I like to prep that before I go to bed so that tomorrow in the morning, when the sun's been hitting it for a while and I'm ready for tea, I will just be able to have some tea. And one of the things that's great is I mount it right by the outdoor shower, so you can just fill it without having to go below deck. And it takes roughly as long to heat up to make a tea as it does for me to drink that amount of tea. So that's why I call it my perpetual tea machine, because it's just one tea after another all day long when I'm on the boat. And then for times that we go to shore, I always like to make sure it's full before we leave. That way when we come back, there's hot water waiting for me. It doesn't quite boil. So friends from across the pond would not be happy with the temperature of the tea it makes, but it is good enough, I suppose, is how I would call it. And since we try to conserve propane when we're on the boat, that works out to be a very useful way to conserve propane. The other thing we learned about the GoSun is that the trays for cooking food do microwave foods really, really well. So the stuff that's meant to be microwaved in 30 seconds, you can put it in the tray and it's done in like 20 minutes. And works out really well. So fun little microwave meals for kids can be done in the GoSun and conserve propane, which is pretty nice. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good night. I'm going to turn on the radio and see what's going on the local community radio station, which is one of the ways I like to discover the general feeling of a town, is by finding their community radio and turning it on and giving it a listen. So that's what I'm doing tonight. Anyway, hope everyone's having a good night, and I will chat with you soon.